there are plenty of musicians, incredible musicians, and for me, I started thinking a lot about the way we learn, and you probably have something interesting to say about that. But my perspective was I started to understand that the way I learn in particular is very visual. So, like when I was studying, I could memorize all the diagrams on my notebook,
Mm,
right? And so when I look at a system, I see patterns and colors and forms. And and so I realized when I used to paint much more. So I do these large format abstract acrylic and mixed media pieces at this point. But I started off doing very like reductive, anal retentive, perfectly rendered still lives that were like, perfect and boring and devoid of energy.
that's because you took art classes,
Yeah,
right?
maybe. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't take tons of them, but yes, yes. Yeah. But once I started experimenting with abstract work, I started to understand that uh, kind of my innate skill in doing that was like if I was working on piece and I realized like, oh, it needs red there and there and there. In my, if I would just go. And at some point I realized that was the same pattern recognition skill
Yeah.
in a very different way. Yeah.
Well, I can imagine that. Um, okay. Well, take us to this idea of wild literacy.
Mhm.
Um, how you came to that phrasing and what it means for you today, and how